Over America.
Okay, Joe Popp, helmet report from Berkeley, California. So I got here, I left out of Las Vegas really early, like 5:30 in the morning, and I came here to Berkeley, California to see my old friend Pete and his lovely wife Edie and his hilarious daughter Begonia. And I've known Pete for a very long time. Before I even moved to New York, really, I met him like through a mutual friend. Bass player's sister actually knew Pete for a long time. So I've known Pete for a very long time, and he's actually been very supportive of my motorcycle endeavors. I stayed with him 2 times when going cross country back in 2012 on my old BMW. I kind of did like a Mobius strip pattern across the United States, his place being at the center of each way. I actually beat him home. He was out of town, and I beat him home, so I chilled out for a while, did some computing stuff, and then hung out with his family for a little bit, and then we went out to this really great ramen place. It was kind of like a modern ramen. I had like a meat ramen, and had a bunch of drinks, and that was really good, and caught up a lot. Went to bed. Didn't do a whole lot in the morning. Just goofed around with this kid who's really funny. Played a little song for her, wrote her a song, so she liked that a lot. And we went to ride this little miniature train, which was very fun. It was like a small gauge actual steam engine, and so much fun we rode it 2 times, and that was a good thing. We went to this butcher shop and picked up some awesome custom ground hamburger that we got chuck and some brisket in there and some other secret stuff, and Pete cooked up these awesome hamburgers, so we had hamburgers for dinner, and that was a really great thing. The next day I went over to San Francisco from Berkeley, which is about an hour away, maybe a little bit less, over the Bay Bridge, to see my friend Tasha, who old friend of mine from Tampa, huge supporter of the band. Tasha's just a great person, great spirit. And back in the day when I was in Dogs on Ice, she helped me out so much. I had an eye infection because my contacts were so old, and I didn't have any money to go to the eye doctor, and she paid for me to go to the eye doctor and got me new glasses and new contacts, and I'll never forget that. She's such a sweet soul. And I haven't seen her in like 27 years, so it was really fun to see her. And we went hiking around the bay and looked at the Golden Gate Bridge and took a bunch of pictures, and even went to this little labyrinth. And it was a little odd because a girl had died there not too long ago. She actually fell off the cliffs, which is easy to do. It's very steep up there, and if you're taking a selfie, I can see how you could slip backwards and fall off the cliff, and it's a long way down. So if you go down to the bay, watch your P's and Q's, don't back off the cliff. But after that, she cooked me this fantastic venison. She's a hunter, so she hunted this deer herself, the black-tailed deer, and we ate the shoulder portion of the deer, and it was just really fabulous. She seasoned it with this dry rub, and it was amazing. I met her a really nice husband, Brent, and he's just a super guy. Also into music recording and things like that. He does a lot of these big festivals and stuff like that. So really nice to see them. And after that, I got back to Pete's, and everybody was asleep, and had a few beers. And after that, Pete came creeping out of his bed just to kind of say goodbye to me. He gets up really early in the morning for his job, so he wanted to say goodbye to me, and we chatted a little bit about life, and it was just a great trip. And now I'm heading to oh, I forgot, we also went to this awesome parade on the 4th of July, and that was incredible. It was in this town, I'm gonna mess this up, but Calistoga, Castagonia, I don't know, I'll put it in the notes, but this little town that has this, you know, old-fashioned kind of street parade with fire trucks and horses and stuff like that. And we went up there, and that was a really great time. I took a ton of pictures, and there was old cars, and it just reminded me of when I was a kid and my parents would take me to the parade in East Hanover, New Jersey, and we'd all watch the parade. So yeah, that was the 4th of July, and I didn't do much. I didn't see any fireworks or anything like that. Pete lives up in the hills, so not much in the way of fireworks going on because of the fog. You can't really see anything. But it was nice. Pete and I chatted and just had a really great time. Now I'm heading to Sacramento to see a guy I know named Aaron Heinrich. And Aaron interviewed me for his site called Asphalt and Dirt. And he also puts out a book called Asphalt and Dirt that has short motorcycle stories. Short stories about motorcyclists in it, and so I'm really looking forward to meeting Aaron face to face. I've never met him, but he offered to put me up, and I'm going to stay there just for one night, and then I'm off to Portland, Oregon. But I'm looking forward to interviewing Aaron and kind of picking his brain like the way he picked mine. But really neat guy, and just an avid motorcycle enthusiast, and is really interested in people's stories. So. Should be a really, really fun day and a fun night, and looking forward to it all. Having a great time. Can't believe it. I'm over halfway done. I'm past the 7,000 mile mark. I got more states to do, but you know, having a great time. Back feels good. Bike's running good. Lube my chain. Check my tire pressure. Full tank of gas. And Sacramento, here I come. Popp Over America, over and out.
Popp Over America is made possible by support from Alto Music, Arai Helmets, Corbin Motorcycle Seats, D'Addario Strings, Hoffy Carbon Fiber Cases, Michelin Motorcycle Tires, Otherworld Computing, and Cena Motorcycle Bluetooth devices. Stay tuned for the next episode of Popp Over America.